Redesigning Minecraft mobs, Part 15, The Bogged. The Bogged has much more going on than the classic skeleton, which isn't a difficult task. Much like the Drowned, it is a good example of how the environment can take over a mob. As the original mob has, I added moss in almost every surface, to the point that it almost looks like it's becoming a garden. And I also put some little mushrooms growing here and there. For this skeleton variant, since I wanted to give it a more decadent vibe, as if it had spent a long time in the mud and it was just about to crawl out of it, I wanted the bow to be a part of this process, as something big that it could use to support itself out of the mud, but mostly big because it would be a nice size contrast in the illustration. So I ended up choosing a Japanese bow. While I was doing my research, the moment I saw this gigantic and asymmetrically used bow, I knew I needed to include it in this video. I think my favorite part of this drawing is actually a very small detail. The tip of the bow close to the Bogged's head. I just think that the many mushrooms growing there and almost continuing the flow and direction of the bow look very cool. Almost like the staff of a swamp wizard or something. And also I think this skeleton was much easier to draw than the first one and much faster to draw too. Maybe because of the growing pains of the first drawing, yes for sure, but also because I already had the stylization in mind, so I knew what to do with the bones, and the pose of the skeleton itself, like very frontal, was very straightforward and easy to capture in my mind. Check out more mobs that are redesigned in this video right here.